Hey y'all, and welcome back to the garden. Today, we're diving headfirst into the wonderful world of strawberries. There's nothing quite like biting into a juicy, sun-ripened strawberry picked fresh from your own backyard, right? Whether you're a seasoned gardener or just starting out, this step-by-step guide will equip you with everything you need to know to grow a bumper crop of delicious strawberries. We're talking about those vibrant red jewels that are bursting with flavor and sweetness, the kind that makes your taste buds sing. So grab your gardening gloves and let's get started on this fruitful journey together. We'll be covering everything from choosing the right strawberry varieties to planting, nurturing, protecting, and finally harvesting your very own strawberry bounty. Get ready for a bountiful season. Now, before we grab our shovels and get our hands dirty, let's talk about the stars of our show, the strawberries themselves. Choosing the right variety for your garden is the first step towards a successful harvest. Think of it like picking the perfect paint color for a room. You want to make sure it complements your style and thrives in the environment. There are three main types of strawberries to consider: June-bearing, ever-bearing, and day-neutral. June-bearers, just like their name suggests, are your classic early summer varieties, giving you a beautiful concentrated harvest over a few weeks. They're perfect for those who love to preserve their harvest. Think jams, jellies, and those irresistible strawberry pies. Next up, we have the ever-bearing varieties. These beauties like to keep the strawberry party going a little longer, producing berries throughout the summer and into the early fall. They're ideal for snacking straight from the plant and enjoying fresh strawberries over a longer period. And finally, we have the day-neutral strawberries. These easygoing varieties aren't too bothered by the length of daylight and will produce a continuous but moderate crop throughout the growing season, making them a perfect choice for smaller gardens or container gardening. When choosing your strawberry variety, consider your local climate, the space you have available, and how you plan to enjoy your harvest. Alright, now that we've chosen our strawberry varieties, let's talk about giving them the perfect start in life planting. Just like any new adventure, it's all about creating a welcoming environment where they can thrive. You can start your strawberry plants from seeds or purchase them as young plants, also known as runners. Starting from seed can be a rewarding experience, but it requires a bit more patience and care. If you're a beginner gardener or looking for quicker results, I recommend opting for runners. They're readily available at your local garden center and will give you a head start on the growing season. When it comes to planting, timing is everything. Strawberries prefer cooler temperatures, so the ideal time to plant is in early spring, just after the last frost. This gives them plenty of time to establish their roots before the summer heat sets in. Now let's talk about soil. Strawberries love well-drained soil that's rich in organic matter. Before planting, take some time to prepare your soil by adding compost or aged manure. This will improve drainage, add essential nutrients, and create a happy home for your strawberry plants. Sunlight is another crucial ingredient for happy strawberries. These sun-loving plants thrive in full sun, meaning at least 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight per day. So, choose a sunny spot in your garden where your strawberries can soak up those golden rays. Spacing is key when planting strawberries. You want to give them enough room to grow and spread their wings, or in this case, their runners. Space your strawberry plants about 12 to 18 inches apart, with rows spaced about 2 to 3 feet apart. Once you've chosen your perfect spot and prepared the soil, it's time to get those strawberry plants in the ground. Alright friends, now that our strawberry plants are nestled in their new home, it's time to talk about giving them the TLC they need to grow big, strong, and oh so fruitful. Think of it like creating a cozy, nurturing environment where your strawberries feel loved and supported. Let's start with watering. Strawberries like consistently moist soil, but they don't like to be waterlogged. A good rule of thumb is to water them deeply once or twice a week, depending on your climate and rainfall. Water at the base of the plants, avoiding the leaves to prevent fungal diseases. Next up, let's talk about mulching. Mulch acts like a cozy blanket for your strawberry plants, helping to retain moisture, suppress weeds, and regulate soil temperature. Spread a layer of organic mulch, such as straw, wood chips, or shredded leaves, around your plants, keeping it a few inches away from the crowns. Fertilizing your strawberries is like giving them a vitamin boost. These hungry plants need a steady supply of nutrients to grow and produce those juicy berries. Feed them with a balanced fertilizer specifically formulated for strawberries every few weeks throughout the growing season. Pruning might seem counterintuitive when you're trying to grow as many strawberries as possible, but trust me, it's essential for healthy growth and a bountiful harvest. Remove any dead or diseased leaves and runners to keep your plants healthy and productive. As your strawberry plants grow, they'll send out runners. Those long stems with baby strawberry plants at the end. While runners are essential for propagating new plants, they can also sap energy from the mother plant and reduce fruit production. If you want to maximize your harvest, pinch off most of the runners as they appear, allowing only a few to develop if you want to propagate new plants. Remember, consistent care and attention are key to growing healthy, productive strawberry plants. Water them regularly, keep them mulched, fertilize them, and don't be afraid to prune. Now let's face it, our strawberry plants aren't the only ones who love those juicy red berries. Pests and diseases can sometimes try to move in on our strawberry patch, but don't worry, we've got this. With a little knowledge and some natural solutions, we can keep those unwelcome visitors at bay. First things first, prevention is key. Creating a healthy growing environment for your strawberries is the best defense against pests and diseases. Strong, healthy plants are better equipped to resist infestations and bounce back quickly. One of the most common pests we encounter in the strawberry patch is slugs. These slimy critters love to munch on ripe strawberries, leaving those telltale holes in our precious berries. To deter slugs, try sprinkling diatomaceous earth around your plants. This natural powder is harmless to humans and pets, but deadly to slugs and other soft-bodied insects. Another common culprit is the tarnished plant bug. These tiny insects can cause deformed berries and reduce yield. To control tarnished plant bugs, you can use insecticidal soap or neem oil, both natural and effective solutions. Now let's talk about diseases. Powdery mildew is a fungal disease that can affect strawberry leaves, causing a white, powdery coating. To prevent powdery mildew, ensure your plants have good air circulation and avoid overhead watering. If you do see signs of powdery mildew, you can treat it with a baking soda solution. Another fungal disease that can affect strawberries is gray mold. This disease thrives in humid conditions and can cause fruit rot. To prevent gray mold, ensure your plants have good air circulation, avoid overcrowding, and remove any infected berries immediately. Alright friends, we've planted, we've nurtured, we've protected, and now it's time for the most rewarding part, harvesting our bounty of sweet, juicy strawberries. There's nothing quite like the taste of a sun-ripened strawberry, freshly picked from your own garden. So how do we know when our strawberries are ready for picking? Well, ripe strawberries will be fully red, plump, and slightly soft to the touch. They should practically fall off the stem when you gently tug on them. Avoid picking berries that are still white or greenish, as they won't ripen off the vine. The best time to harvest your strawberries is in the morning after the dew has dried, but before the heat of the day sets in. This is when the berries are at their juiciest and most flavorful. When harvesting your strawberries, use a gentle touch. Pinch or snip the stem just above the berry, being careful not to bruise or damage the fruit. Now let's talk about post-harvest care. Freshly picked strawberries are delicate and perishable, so it's important to handle them with care. If you plan on eating your strawberries right away, give them a quick rinse under cool water and enjoy. But if you want to savor those sweet flavors a little longer, you can store your strawberries in the refrigerator for up to a week. Place them in a single layer on a paper towel-lined container to absorb any excess moisture and prevent mold growth. And if you're lucky enough to have an abundance of strawberries, you can freeze them to enjoy later. Simply hull and slice the berries, spread them in a single layer on a baking sheet, and freeze until solid. Once frozen, transfer the berries to a freezer-safe bag or container. Thanks for joining me on this strawberry-filled adventure, y'all. I hope these tips and tricks inspire you to create your own little piece of strawberry heaven right in your backyard. Remember, gardening is a journey, not a destination. It's about trying new things, learning as you go, and enjoying the fruits of your labor. Don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful and subscribe to our channel for more gardening tips and inspiration. We love sharing our passion for growing with you. Now I want to hear from you. Would you like us to create a specific strawberry farming calendar tailored to different seasons? Let me know in the comments below, and we'll make it happen. Happy growing, everyone.